In 1965, gas sold for 31 cents a gallon. A new car on average cost $2,600. The population of Maricopa County was about 900,000. And the public defender's office opened with 6 attorneys.
We were located on the top floor of the old courthouse. And of course, the old city jail used to be right above us.
Ross Lee was appointed public defender for Maricopa County in 1969.
We were a small group of warriors for the poor person accused of crime.
Lee quickly hired Bedford Douglas, and the two set about building a staff that would protect the rights of people who couldn't afford an attorney.
And it was absolutely necessary that our clients be adequately represented.
They built a culture around equal protection with young, inexperienced attorneys in what was then a small legal community.
Today, I don't know most of the judges. Back then, I intimately knew every judge.
But by the 1980s, their talent and reputation for winning had them on the wrong side of politics.
We suggested to various lawyers whose caseloads got out of sight, move to withdraw. They'd move to withdraw, and it would create a problem. It had to do with ethics, and I don't think that particular board fully understood what we were talking about.
The caseloads got worse. Mandatory sentencing came into place during his time, and that put more pressure on the attorneys. And the board didn't give him the support that he felt he needed, and things were spiraling out of control.
Ross Lee took the issue of caseloads to the courts and won. But in 1987, he was fired after 19 years on the job.
All rise.
People would tell you they handled 100 cases at a time, 150 cases at a time. Our average is 25 to 30 cases at a time. Set the standard that the office was not going to accept unethical workloads and just kind of become a grind. Ross Lee, in my mind, set that standard.
I never considered myself any kind of a hero. I had a fantastic staff.
Dean Trebish took over the office and continued the mission of providing a professional defense.
The office during my time went through tremendous growth. We had like 87 attorneys, I believe, when I came. And when I left 13 years later, there were 226 lawyers.
There are 3 matters, CR 2015-128.
Trebish also lobbied the legislature to create a trust fund that provides training for the young attorneys the office typically attracts.
It allows us to hire lesser experienced attorneys and develop them in the office. It actually is a gravitational point for people when they want to come here after law school, because the skill set that they bring plus the development that they achieve are second to none.
Jim Haas is the current public defender, and under his leadership, the culture of mentoring and inspiring young attorneys has continued along with aggressive training.
We decided, maybe we should stop thinking this is something that's bad, and just embrace the role that if we're going to be the trainers for the private sector, let's just do it, as well as anybody could.
And we see the results of their work in attorneys such as R.J. Parker, who moved here from Boston and is now working on death penalty cases.
You get involved in this office and you'll probably hear that one of the best parts of being involved in this particular office is having a group of people who are so supportive, who are so dedicated, who are so interested in getting out there and really mixing it up with the public and making things happen to help better their lives.
And Christine Jones, who left a career as a television reporter to become an attorney and help others.
It's a job that a lot of people might look at and say, how could you ever do that? And I think I and a lot of people that I work with take the perspective that this is a voice for the voiceless.
50 years have passed. There are now 225 attorneys in the office, but the passion is the same because a culture of caring and professionalism has been fostered from the beginning.
The thank yous and feeling like you've genuinely helped somebody is I think probably the most surprising and rewarding thing about the job.
I work with a number of colleagues who all share the same passion, the same feeling, the same dedication for helping our community.
My professional career, in my opinion, the pinnacle was the public defender's office.
I loved it while I was there. I really did.